You're watching Global National.
Well, we're nearing the end of the decade, but one Canadian community is marking the end of an era. Over the last 100 years, millions of cars were produced at the General Motors facility in Oshawa, Ontario. Times have changed, though. The plant shut down this week, leaving more than 2,600 people unemployed, a week before Christmas. As Jeff Semple explains, it's a stark symbol of Canada's changing economy.
The city of Oshawa, east of Toronto, is marking the end of a long road. Once home to one of the world's largest auto manufacturing plants, its first vehicle rolled off the line back in 1907, and this week saw its last.
His plant really built this town up to what it is, and now it's kind of slowly taking it all away.
For the first time in his life, this now former GM employee is writing a resume.
Well, I'm a 57-year-old man who has to find a job.
John McIvey is picking up some night shifts over the holidays at a local printing press, but isn't sure what he'll do next.
And then there was a resume coach that you spoke to after you went to visit all his tables. And the first thing she told me is to obscure my age if I could.
2,600 people are now out of a job, along with thousands of others who were indirectly employed here.
And the implications reach far beyond Oshawa's borders.
What we're seeing is a fundamental change in the structure of the Canadian economy. When we look at what industries are driving growth, it isn't the industries that drove growth in the past.
The auto industry, like the forestry and energy sectors, has long been a major driver of the Canadian economy, now devastated by job losses. The economy lost over 70,000 jobs in November alone. But at the same time, the country created 400,000 new jobs this year.
We actually have labor shortages, and unemployed workers can't take those jobs because they don't have the right skills that those industries need, and that's the fundamental problem.
This Oshawa college is providing support and training programs to laid-off auto workers to help them re-enter the job market.
Just trying to match the service to the skills and the gaps that exist for these people who are going to have to sort of reinvent their careers.
But former workers from the auto and energy sectors are often retrained for jobs in manufacturing, which represents a shrinking piece of the Canadian economy.
There's been the flight to Mexico, and in Europe there's increasing production in Central and Eastern Europe, even in North Africa. So the industry is increasingly polarized.
Much of the job growth in Canada is coming from the health and services sectors. The country's challenge, how to better align jobs that are open with the people who need them. Jeff Semple, Global News, Oshawa.